Hi everyone! So today I'll be showing you how to create this really cool infinity stripe bracelet, and this bracelet is reversible, so here is the reverse side. And as you can see, that is pretty much why this is called the infinity stripe bracelet, because they are infinity signs but kind of in a candy stripe sort of form because they are angled a little bit. So that's why I decided to call this the infinity stripe bracelet. Now, I did not create this bracelet on my own. This was actually inspired and kind of a little bit based off of one Rainbow Loom One's design. She contacted me asking to make a tutorial for her original bracelet, and so I made a little bit of modifications and improvements to save you guys some bands and also improve the overall look. So both of our names go into the creds for this design. Don't forget to give her a follow on Instagram. I have her link in the description box below. So I know that uncomfortability comes with some of the reversible Rainbow Loom bracelets. However, I found that both sides of the bracelet were equally comfortable to wear, so you don't have to worry about anything being uncomfortable or anything. If you're wondering, this bracelet, I use the Rainbow Loom web store, which is rainbowloom.com. I'll have the link in the description box. I use their frost bands as well as their enchanted glitter and gold mint bands. I believe their gold mint bands are discontinued now, though. So anyways, enough talking, and let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, so I'm starting here near the top of my loom with my arrow pointing down. So basically I'm going to be using these 3 pins here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So first you're going to take the first color that you're going to use for the border of your bracelet, like how I used this frost band color here for my fishtail, and then the same frost color for the 2 single chains here. So you're going to start off with that color, and we're going to start off like how we make a triple single bracelet, or tri-single bracelet, so a 3-pin single. So you're going to put it across the top 3 pins, or 2 pins, and then you're going to grab the far end of this, and you're going to stretch it across like this. And as you stretch it across, we're going to place it on this pin right here. Transfer hand so that way you guys can see. As we place it on this pin on the left, you're going to twist it as you place it on there, like that. So you get this twisty triangle here. Now, it does not matter how you achieve this twisty triangle as long as you get it. This is just one technique as to how you can get it, but if you have to do it by hand twisting one by one, that totally works as long as you get this triangle right here. So now we're going to go ahead and start. So the beginning is different than the rest of the bracelet pretty much. So we're going to take one band and go on the top 2. And then we're going to take another one and go on the bottom 2. Still using whatever border color we're going to end up using. Okay, so I changed camera angle so you can see the hooking process a little bit easier. So you're going to take your hook and you're going to hook the bottom layer only. Bottom layer, pull it over the pin, and release. Now on this bottom pin, you're going to grab only the bottom layer, pull over, and release. Do not go inside of any bands. Then on this pin, we've got 3 layers on here if you can't tell. You're only going to grab the one bottom layer here. Should have hooked all the twisty triangle bands over. So that way you get something like this now. And now we're going to create one of the infinity signs for the infinity stripe. So you are going to take a purple band or whatever color band you're using next, and watch carefully during this part just because this part's probably the hardest part of this bracelet. My goodness. Okay, so you're going to place it on top of this top pin, and we're only going to be using that top pin and this bottom pin for this band. And you're going to twist it into a figure 8, and then loop it on top of itself again, so that way you've looped it twice like that. And once you've looped it twice, you're going to turn it into another figure 8, but this time we're going to place this onto the bottom pin, like that. After that, you're going to take the band in hand and, oh, that rhymed. You're going to twist it again into another figure 8. Be careful because this part is hard. Twist it into another figure 8. And you're going to place this on top of the pin again. And this time you can let go. So basically, we've twisted the band in half on here, and we added an extra loop around each of the pins. So I hope that wasn't too confusing for you. I will be showing you the process again after we finish doing the hooking. So now you're going to take one of your border bands and you're only going to place the top one. From now on, we place these single chain border bands one at a time, not both at a time. And we can start the hooking process now. So as you can see, for the purple band here, we have 2 layers. So we're going to grab both of those layers here and pull them over the pin and release. After that, we're going to grab the one remaining single chain band and pull that over as well. On this left pin here, we have 3 layers of bands. So you're going to grab only the bottom one and pull over. This is how we achieve the fishtail look. That's because we've got 3 layers at a time here. Then on this pin, we only have 2 of the white layers at a time, so that means it's going to come out as a single chain. Just some little knowledge for you there. So now we already have the purple loop band on there, so we don't need to add another infinity band. We just need to add one of the border bands. So you're going to stretch that across the bottom too. And now we are going to grab the bottom 2 layers of purple, or you can grab all of these at the same time if you'd like. I find that doing this on the top pin is hard though. So you can grab bottom 2 and hook those over, and grab this white bottom layer here and hook over. Now on this left pin here, we've got 3 layers of bands. We're only going to grab the very bottom one and hook over, just like that. Now push your bands down and we can add on our next infinity band. So next I will be using this turquoise band here. So I'll show you the band process again. Place the band on the top pin. You're going to loop it around again as if you're putting a cap band on. Then you're going to twist it into a figure 8 and place this onto the bottom pin. So you've got a figure 8 here. Then you're going to twist this band again and wrap it around the pin. Sorry, my hand is blocking. Like that. So just as a look at this, got this loop here. This is a circle around, and then this bottom loop goes up here. And you've got another loop here at the top. So now we're going to add on one of our border bands. Remember, we always start at the top, like that. And we're going to start the hooking process now. So you can grab the 2 blue bands, or the 2 infinity stripe bands. Hook those over. And grab the 1 single chain band. Again, you can hook those both at the same time, but I prefer to do one at a time because it's less stress on your hook. And then go to this pin. Should have 3 layers here because it's a fishtail. Grab the bottom layer and hook over. Now we need to add on another layer of the white border bands. So I'm going to add that on here. And you can grab those 2 together if you'd like, so just hook them over like that. Or you can grab one at a time. Then on this left pin, you grab only the very bottom layer, hook over like that. Push your bands down, and we're ready to add on our next infinity band. So I'm going to be using green now. So once again, place it on the top, twist it, circle it around again. Twist it, place it on top here, twist it again, and circle around like that. So I hope that part isn't too confusing for you. Once you know how to do it, honestly, it's quite easy. Just placing the band on itself can be a little bit tricky. So now we can go ahead and add on our 1 border band, like that, and do the hooking process. So grab these 2, hook over, grab the bottom single chain band, and hook over. Now on this left pin, grab only the bottom band that's for the fishtail, hook over. Push your bands down. We're going to add on our bottom border band. Grab the 2 here, 2 infinity bands, and hook those over. Grab this one here and hook over. And then grab the very bottom band for the fishtail and hook over. So this pin right here is where the fishtail is going to come out of, and these 2 pins are where the single chains are going to come out of. So you can already kind of start to see the infinity stripe bracelet coming out of the side of your, or the bottom of your loom. If you do have a full base plate, then what you do is just use your hook and you can kind of grab this and pull it out to the side so it can come through this slit right here. It's no biggie, it comes out the same still. So anyways, I'm going to show you a couple more times since the bracelet isn't really tricky to learn, it's just the band process that's a little hard. And then after that, I'll go off camera to finish my bracelet and then I'll be back. Honestly, this bracelet is not very time consuming at all. I've probably finished my other one in under half an hour. So we're going to take your next color. Remember, after you finish all the hooking processes, you add on your next infinity band. So take it, put it on the top pin. You're going to twist it and loop it around again. After that, you're going to twist it again, and this is where we attach it to the bottom pin. Then you're going to twist it again, and this is where we add the little, oops, let go. If you let go, just grab the band again. Twist it again, this is where we add the little cap that goes around the top, like that. So once you have that, we're going to add on the top, sorry, my phone. You're going to add on the top here, the top border band. And then we're going to grab this infinity band, hook over and release. This bottom white band, hook over and release. And then this pin right here should have 3 layers of bands. You only want to grab the bottom one and hook over like that. Push your bands down, and we're now going to add on our where am I going? The bottom band here, the bottom border band. Again, it honestly doesn't matter what order you hook these 2 pins in. I just tend to start on the infinity, the pin with the infinity band attached. Grab those 2, hook over. Remember, you're grabbing both layers of it. Grab the bottom one, hook over. Grab this bottom one on the 3 layers and hook over like that. I'll show you how to do the process 2 more times. So you're going to take your next color. I'm going to be using orange. And you're going to place the infinity band again. Twist it. And if you already know how to do this, I challenge you to try doing it by yourself to see if you can get it correctly. But twist it again and place it onto the bottom pin. Twist it again and place it onto this bottom pin here. And now once you're to this point, we can add on the border band. Remember, we only add the top one on first. Grab the bottom one, or the 2 infinity bands, hook those over, then grab the bottom single chain link, hook that over. Then you want to grab the bottom layer here and hook over like that. Then take your next white band, put that across the 2. Then you want to hook the infinity bands over. Remember, you should be grabbing 2 layers at a time. And release. Bottom layer of the single chain, hook over and release. Bottom layer of the fishtail, hook over and release. So at this point, I can start to see my bracelet forming. This is basically what it looks like if I stretch it out a little bit. Really cool infinity stripe bracelet. And then here's the opposite side with the fishtail. So I'm going to show you the process one more time. You're going to take your band, wrap it around the top pin twice. Once, and then twice. And you're also going to wrap it around the bottom pin twice, but before you add it on, you want to twist the band first. Twist the band first, then wrap it once, and then twice, like that. Now we can add our first border band across the top. Take your hook, grab these 2, hook over and release. Grab the bottom one, hook over and release. On the left pin, remember we've got 3 layers. You're going to grab only the bottom one, hook over and release. And now we are ready to add on the bottom border. So place that across the 2. Grab the infinity bands, hook over. Grab the bottom single chain band, hook over. You should have 3 layers here. Grab the bottom one and hook over. Sorry, that was my elbow rubbing on the table. So now you should have something like this. And you're going to continue this process until you have a full length of a bracelet. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera to do this part, and then I'll come back to show you how to take it off your loom. If you're still having trouble creating this bracelet, please rewatch the previous instructions. It's okay if you don't get it on the first try. It is kind of complicated, especially this one band that goes across here. But anyways, I will be back to show you how to take this off of your loom. Okay, so I am back with a completed full length of a bracelet, can't talk today. So anyways, I'm now going to show you how to finish off this bracelet. Now, when finishing this off, it is a little bit bulky on the C-clip, I'm just going to warn you. So what you're going to do is you're going to carefully grab the top band here, pull it off the pin very carefully, make sure not to let it slip off your hook, otherwise you'll lose all your work. Then you want to place it onto this center pin here. So you've now got 3 layers, and you're going to grab the bottom band and place it into the pin here as well. Careful on both of those. So now you're going to take your C-clip, and we are going to put this on to all of the bands there. Now I know 4 bands is a little bit much for one small C-clip, but I guess you can make a single link through here if you'd like, but I've noticed that 4 bands works okay for one C-clip. So it may take a while to get them all on there, so just be patient and careful to make sure that all of them get on the C-clip, which looks like mine are all on already. So once you're finished, just take it all off very carefully, pull that through your loom, and then you're going to grab both ends of your bracelet here, and basically, since we do have kind of a blob of bands right here, I just kind of go through random ones and make sure that my bracelet is secure. So I'm just going to take my C-clip, make sure my bracelet isn't twisted, and just scoop up some of the bands here and place that on. As long as you've got a good amount of bands, your thing should not come undone while you're wearing it. And we are now finished. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Once again, this is my design as well as _1 Rainbow Loom 1 underscores design. Here is the profile of their account. And be sure to go give them a follow for me. And basically they just posted quite a bit of stuff here. The username will also be in the description box below. So yeah, this bracelet is reversible, so you've got this side right here, and then you've also got the other side. Both sides are equally comfortable to wear, so you don't need to worry about any uncomfortability, which I do know comes with some of the reversible bracelets, and my lighting changed there. But anyways, I really hope you like this infinity stripe bracelet. At first, like I said in the beginning, one Rainbow Loom 1 did use like 2 separate bands as cap bands, but I think that this way saves quite a bit of bands for you. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And find me on all my social media sites down in the description box below, and I will see you guys later. Bye!